Good morning, everyone. I'm sore as fuck right now, bro. And I gotta get fucking cleaning. I'm not looking forward to this at all. At all. So last night, I didn't get home till late. Like, super late. You don't even want to know what I did last night. I ended up running into some bum. And he seen me pushing my bike, bro, right? And he tried selling me his bike, for the inner tube. He's like, I'll sell you my inner tube. I'm like, bro, I'm not buying your inner tube. He's like, why don't you ride on the rim? I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna ride on the rim, He's like, I'll sell you my back wheel. I'm like, I don't got no cash on me. I was like, I'll give you some weed. He's like, no, I don't want no weed. I'm like, why don't you want no weed? He's like, I don't smoke weed. I'm like, but you'll take $20 to go get a crack rock? He got so mad at me, bro. He looked at me mad as fuck. But I kind of calmed it, like I joked around with him, I was like, I'm just playing, man, But I was like, you know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm like, you can have the bike. And he looked at me and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you can have it, man. I'm like, here, give me a camera. I ripped off the camera. So, yeah, I got tired of pushing it. I only paid $100 for the bike, so I listed everything from my house. I put a estate sale. I already got like 40 clicks, so I gotta hurry up, smoke, and start arranging the house and putting stuff up so it looks sellable. And I gotta get everything that I don't want to sell in my room. And I gotta get this dresser right here. Because I'm gonna sell this dresser, that end table, along with the matching dresser that's here. And then, hopefully somebody buys this. And I gotta put the legs back on the cherry table, which I gotta put the chairs back in the living room so they see it. I gotta take all this computer stuff down. I gotta take all that glass, I gotta organize it. Hopefully they buy my leather couch. That's, $8,000 leather couch, 20 years ago. So you're thinking, it's probably $15,000 couch today, $10,000 couch. So, do I want to get rid of all this stuff? No, but I can't afford to put it in a storage unit and afford to come back up here. So, I don't plan on coming back up here. I really don't. I don't want to come back up here. There's nothing up here for me. There's nothing in Michigan for me other than Silver Lake Sand Dunes. That's the only reason why I would come up to Michigan, is Silver Lake Sand Dunes. Or, to visit. That's it. Everything I want to do involves the ocean. My whole life, I've always wanted to live on the ocean. I've always wanted to live down south. Ever since I went down south when I was a kid. My dad used to take me all the time. That's where I always wanted to go. That's where I'm going. That's where Margarita's going to be. She's going to be in Mexico City eventually, I got to get down there. So, staying in Michigan isn't going to help me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. All day, most likely. Until my furniture sells. I'm probably going to be here for a couple days, actually. Which, I just made some coffee. I need to grab some. I need to get some coffee in me. I need to smoke. I gotta fucking sweep this floor, clean this floor. Boy, got a lot to do today. I'm really hoping some shit sells today, man. I need the money. I gotta look for a car. I gotta start looking for a small car. A small 5-speed. I'm really thinking the Escort wagon, but I don't know. We'll see whatever I come up with, I know I'm fucking hurting today, and I know I gotta get a bike as well, so I'm kind of hoping I make enough money today selling some furniture to get some groceries and to search the internet, search Facebook Marketplace, and try to find me a really good deal on the high-end mountain bike, like a Trek or a Cannondale, or James or something. I'd even take a live right now. A girl's fucking Giant. Giant bikes are good too. I'd take a Giant. Most likely I'm going to end up with the truck though. Most likely. Truck or Cannondale. Those are my two favorite bikes. But, you know, there's a bunch of them out there that I like. Felt makes good bikes too. I like Felt. But Felt doesn't really make, most Felt bikes I see are racing bikes, you know, they're for working out, that type of stuff, for long distances on the street, like on concrete. That's most of them, not all of them, but most of them are like that. Yep, I can't wait for some coffee and I just drank the rest of the milk like an idiot. Oops. Oh well. Just add a little sugar, I'll be fine. I drink it for effect most of the time anyways. Even though this coffee I do have is really fucking good. Alright. Sorry about not having the phone, you know, in my face. I gotta get some mojo in there. I need to get some mojo in me, and then I gotta cut up those lemons. That's another thing, I gotta go get water. I don't have water. And I have no way of boiling water unless I run it through that fucking coffee maker. But, I boil my water, man. I need water. Yeah, this gonna be too hot. Alright. So yeah, all this stuff, I gotta do something with it, which... Actually, this can go here for a second. This can get thrown out. This is old as fuck. I don't need this stuff anymore. The reef gotta go. I've had it forever. I just don't need it. It's just gonna get in the way. Nobody's gonna buy the reef from me. I would give it away, you know? I'm really just hoping to sell the furniture set, the couch, that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Really just the furniture set, the couch, and the dining room table. Those three things sell, I'll be very, very happy. Very happy. Alright. That's better. A lot better. I'm fucking sore. I need to take some fucking leave today, I think. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to wait it out. I need to eat too. I ate a little bowl of cereal, but it's not enough. I'm gonna have to eat a couple bananas. You gotta work out, man, I'm telling you. You gotta work out every day. And stretching is the most important thing, man. Yoga and stretching. It's more important than working out, I promise you. Especially if you're trying to hit that level that I've hit. Yeah. Still a little too hot. Like, I don't want to sell this, you know. This is margaritas. I got it from Margarita, you know. A little high-heeled chair. A woman's high-heeled chair, you know. Which is cute for the closet, you know. Like the walk-in closet and shit. Which I gotta go through all this shit. I don't know what to do about some of this stuff, man. Yep. So I'm about to smoke, man. I figure, do a Bible study with you guys. I'm not doing much today. I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning, But I figure I'd give you guys a heads up, so that's why I turn on the camera. Let you guys know what I'm doing today. I'm really hoping this stuff sells. I got to be out of here this week, That's the plan, so. That is the plan. I was trying to keep last week and the last weekend, but I had a feeling I'm going to be here longer than I planned. That's how it always goes, It always goes like that. Which, I want to smoke bad. And this is like a half roach from last night. And I crunched. I didn't want to lose it because it's a half boy. So I crunched it down. Fucking rolled it into a little ball and stuck it in my pocket. I lost a fucking, like a quarter joint yesterday. And then I ended up giving a full joint, almost a full joint away to somebody at the bus stop. I stopped and, I don't know, the Lord told me to stop to talk to him, man, and I'm glad I did. I just hung out with him for about, 15, 20 minutes. Just talk. That's all I did, and I gave him the joint. I asked him for a light. Gave him the joint. He said he was going to save it for when he got back to the house and smoke with his wife. I'm like, bet. Oh, shit. Alright, I gotta find my bag. From yesterday. I didn't even upload any videos. I haven't done anything. I stole this flag. Well, I found it. It's a Mexican flag. It reminded me of margarita. That's why I took it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go keep it. It's going with me. It is going with me because I am heading to Mexico, I'm going to Mexico. That's where I'm moving to. You think I'm joking? I'm going to be living in Mexico off the boat, man. I'm retiring, man. I'm retiring. Listen, I'm traveling the world. Doing these music tours, doing these stand-ups for, preaches, teaches, and talks. For the churches and for, wherever I decide to go. And, I'm going to be doing music too as well. But I'm going to be chasing storms, and I'm going to be working out of the Gulf, lower part of the United States and Mexico. So, and many other places, among many other places. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I really am. It's going to be fun. Your boy has been working hard for it. It wasn't easy to save up all that money, man. It wasn't. That shit is not easy. At all. Shoot. Yep. I don't know, man. I'm ready to get out of here, though. These people need to come over here and just buy all my stuff. Somebody rich just needs to come over and just give me money. Just, here, give me all your stuff. Here's 20 grand. Just go. That'd be nice. I'd be able to get some really cool shit for you guys. I mean, really, really good shit. But, could happen though. With God, anything is possible, man. I've seen some crazy shit. That's why I do these videos. That's why I'm doing this. This weed is really good. It's really dense. When you break it up, it's a little tiny bud. And then you break it up and you're like, what the fuck? I got all that weed? It breaks up nice. I really like the Swedish Fish from Nirvana. They got this new strand, but I haven't had it yet. They just came out with it. But it irritates me. It's not an eighth. So you can't break it up. It's already broken up pre-rolled, and I know you get more money, you get more weed that way, but it's not the same. It's not. it's actually kind of disappointing sometimes because they roll it too hard. You gotta like do this with it, you know what I mean, and get some of the weed out, so it'll hit nice. Yeah, I gotta smoke that. I'm sore as fuck, and I really don't want to take these. Naproxen tab, 250 milligrams, right there. Naproxen. It works, man. Aleve, it's just Aleve. That's all it is. And it works good. It works real good. I only got to take one tab, man. One tablet, one 250 milligram tablet, knocks out my pain. All day, too, for the most part. I usually don't have to take another one until later on at night. Like, way late, if I'm still hurting bad. Like, I'm hurting a little bit, you know, I'm sore, but I'm alright. I'm alright. I really want to put up that table, man, and get those feet back on it and get the chairs around it, because that's where I won't take any less than 500 for that, and I won't take any less than 500 for that Romanian hand carved table that's almost 300 years old. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. I will not take anything less than 5. Which I didn't even put prices down, man. I just put the state sale. I put the address down, and I commented, and I said I had high-end furniture, matching, bedroom set. Leave it at that, man. Give the address, phone number. Put the times that the house was going to be open, which it's about to be open any minute now. And it's Sunday, so I have a feeling people are going to show up around 10:30, 11. That's why I put 10 too. 9 was too early for me. I got up at 7 o'clock. I laid in that bathtub until fucking 8:30. It's just now 9 o'clock, it's probably about 9:30 now. Which, this boy's getting lit. I smoked the last of the wax last night. I kind of wish I had a hit this morning, but sometimes I love smoking wax in the morning. That's my favorite time to smoke wax, is in the morning. But sometimes, man, it's just too much. I can't. It's too much. Sometimes. I really like smoking bud in the morning. Like a nice joint in the morning. It's my favorite. Which, that's another problem I'm going to have, is sailing. But I'm really pushing for marijuana reform too. That's another reason why my Facebook, is kind of popular, and it's been getting popular. I've been gaining about 1,000 followers per week. That's my average. It's pretty good. It's not as good as my original Facebook that got hacked, but I also don't have my original paper that I wrote, which I'm about to go on that Facebook and scroll through it and go to the original post that I posted and just screenshot it, because I wrote that timeline on that Facebook, life-stories-perspectives, not, it's with the hyphens. What I wrote on my timeline is kind of what my book is. It was partially taken out of my book that I've been writing for the past few years. And not being able to publish it right away and stuff, I wanted to gain a following, for Margarita and what was going on. So with the Up Here program, these women. So I started talking about them and, what was going on and hashtag and everything. And I was writing my, in my timeline, I was writing my, poems, my story. I wrote part of my story out of my book. Like, basically, I didn't write the book. I kind of wrote, like, the intro of it, what people should be doing and why I believe, the Bible's so important. And people went crazy, bro. that Facebook is still off the chain. And whoever has it too is fucking making a lot of money off of it. Kind of sucks. Kind of hurts. But so it could be me, you know. I could be already sailing, you know, in a sense. They're making a lot of buku money, man. Listen, that Facebook is over a year old now, and that thing was off the chain. Listen, I had 15 followers in 1 week. In 1 week. 15, not 15, 15, I'm talking 15,000. 15,000 followers in 1 week. It was insane. I'm pretty sure that's like a record. I'm serious. It's like I'm surprised these videos are running 21 minutes, but I also deleted a couple apps that I didn't need anymore. I need them, but they're kind of fucking up this phone. So as of right now, they're not a concern. You know, they have money on these apps, but I can just re-download them and log into them. So I had to uninstall them. They're bogging down this phone. This phone's fucked. Listen, man, your boy out here grinding for real. I'm not starting a YouTube like everyone else with fucking, you know, all this equipment and know-how and all that. You know, and all these friends, you know, groups and stuff. That's the difference between my Facebook. You know, a lot of these Facebooks they're groups of people, you know, which I would love to have a group of people eventually with me. You never know, I might end up with a couple of storm chasers, you know. I know Margarita, when she realizes what we're doing on the sailboat, she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. She loves the weather. That woman will dance in the rain in circles and play like in the street, like as a kid, in the puddles. That's why I love her, man. That's why I listen. Suhai. That's why I asked her to marry me. So that's why I'm going to Mexico City. This woman's so worth it. This woman's perfect. And there's nobody that's perfect, but she is. That's facts. That is facts. So I guess let's talk to the Lord real quick. Since the camera's still rolling, and let's take advantage of it, right? So I'll bust out the King James Version. The old school, the thee, thou, thy, fee, fo, fum. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, Jack and the Beanstalk. That's what all those English... Every time I read the Old English Bible, that's what I always think of, is Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know why, but I do. And what's really weird too is I want to go to Mexico City, right? And I want to go study in Peru. And I remember my favorite cartoon growing up. And it just hit me this morning waking up too. And it hit me the other day, but not like it did today. It just was like a quick thought. But today it hit me. I'm pretty sure Curious George was made in Peru. I'm pretty sure it's a Peruvian cartoon. Pretty sure Curious George was made in Peru. And I want to go to Peru. That's where I want to study. That's where... So, you know, I've been studying weather. I've been studying the earth, you know, ecology, you know, our economy, our earth, you know, everything, our people. I've been studying everything. Listen, I've been studying life. That's why I call it Life Stories Perspectives. Peru has the biggest ecosystem in the world. It's got the most diverse ecosystem in the world. There's more species of animal, insect, bird, mammal, reptile. There's more there than anywhere else in the world. And it's got, specific animals that are, only found there, including fish. And Peru has the most plankton fed fish, which if it's plankton is what, listen man, algae plankton is what all these fish survive off. They're called warm water fish. Warm water fish. They're called blooming fish. All right, that's what most of our cultures survive off, including the Chinese, the Asians, which is the biggest population in the world. So, you got to remember too that the Asians are sticklers, man. They're traditionalists. They record everything and stuff. They know that. The Asians know that the fish population has been dwindling down in the past 30 years, ever since the 70s. They've watched it. They have records of it. They know every single typhoon that's ever hit the coast of China. They know. They have a record for thousands of years. The Chinese have the oldest records, period. That's how traditional they are. That's how professional they are when it comes to ancestry and that type of stuff. Recording things. So they know that the fish population is dwindling. That's why they released COVID. They're playing God. That's why they did that. They wanted to wipe out the weak, and they knew that it would leak outside of the country. They hit their own country because if you look at their country, right, they literally just killed half the country. Whatever it was, whatever they did it on purpose. And if you look at their country, most of them live on the ocean. China is mostly rocks, man. It's mostly mountainous. You can't grow anything. Everything that's why Asians eat from the ocean, because it's so hard for them to grow, and they have such a high population. They gotta feed from the ocean. So yeah, that's why COVID was released, man. Serious. COVID was released on purpose, by the Asian government, to wipe out the weak people. It's truth, and they knew that eventually it would leak out to other countries and stuff. But you're talking thousands, millions. You're talking millions of people. And who's to say that they actually did it? They can't prove anything. And we can't prove anything. Period. And even if we did, what are you gonna do? Nuke them? Then they can nuke us. It's all they know that though. We know that. Just like we also have. We have things around this world, that if they nuke us, there's submarines around the world that will blow up this whole earth. Serious, there's 12 of them. There's 12 submarines around the whole earth. They're in specific strategic spots that they're so far underneath the water that if someone nuked the United States, they would still be fine. And their job is to blow up the rest of the world. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody knows that, but that's true. That's a fact. That's real. It's real. Go ahead, go look it up. Go search the internet. You'll find it. You don't need to search the internet. It's common sense. It's common sense. Listen, why wouldn't they do that? They have to. Think about it. Think about it. The Cold War, everything else. Listen, man, your boy Retrospect knows some stuff, man. Listen, subscribe, man. Subscribe to my channel, bro. You're going to be blown away the stuff that you're going to learn from me, man. The stuff you're going to know. I'm about to, listen, your boy has been somebody. Your boy was somebody. Your boy is somebody. Listen, Suhai. Subscribe, man. We're gonna do a Bible study real quick. Jack of Diamond. Jack of Diamond, man. Listen. Jesus is real. See that? He's talking. That's him talking. He's saying to subscribe. He's saying to follow me, man. To follow the Bible, follow him. Go ahead, go subscribe on that channel, man. You know what? I'm not even going to read a Bible verse. You're going to read it. That was Jack 10. Jack of Diamond. Look for Jack 10. Any book you want, just flip to chapter 10. Mix it up if you want, man. Everybody mixes it up a little bit, Here, we'll give you one more. Write down 10. I'll give you another card. Talk to him. What do you think it's going to be? We'll see. About to find out. I'm dropping cards, too. That's funny. ever since I got this deck of cards, it's the element ones. I had plastic ones, and my stupid brother, I let him spend the night. This motherfucker I go to sleep, right? I wake up knowing somebody's walking around my house. I felt it. And I open up my door and I look and I see him like coming out the bathroom. I go, alright, whatever, you know. This motherfucker, I go wake up the next day, he takes my card. He takes the king, which his name is Kevin. I thought King of Heart, which his name is Kevin. And he fucking uses it to cut up his dope in my house. I tripped the fuck out. And then I told him, you know, you go buy me card, bro. Don't come over my house, because I told you, 1, not to bring drugs to my house. 2, I told you not to do this stuff in my house. 3, you're shooting up in my fucking bathroom. You're lucky I don't kill you, because if there's a kid that comes in this house and that shit's on the floor, and that kid touches it and dies, I'm going to kill you and your whole family. And that's what I told him. And then he fucked up my cards. Like, I play poker. Friends come over. People come over. I make money. I hustle. Like, you're fucking up my routine. You're fucking up my life. Go buy me some cards. A fucking faggot couldn't even buy me a deck of cards. A $5 deck of cards. And I told him, man, to make this right, you gotta buy me cards. It's never gonna be right until you buy these cards. Fix it. Fix the issue. He wouldn't. So, I bought new cards, and I told him that since you didn't fix the issue, because you didn't buy me new cards, because you tore them, and because you did dope in my house when I asked you respectfully not to, you're not in my life no more. You're not, period. None of my family is. And whoever's on the other side of that phone, you won't be either if you subscribe and try to be in my life and you're on some bullshit. I'll know right away. Listen, I'm gonna fuck you up. Real quick. Believe it. Don't come at me or think you're hot shit. Your shit's gonna get twisted. And it ain't gonna be me that twists it. We'll flip a card. I gotta get the cleaning. We'll flip one more, because I want to read. I'm irritated now. And I put that in there. So, yeah, it was the fire deck. It's the element deck. Where the fuck I just put it? I just put it in here, too. I know I do. These cards are nice, though. And the reason why I bought them, though, so I'm a history buff, you know. I'm a big history buff. And Vanity Magazine, you know, I love Vanity Magazine. I love risque women. I love porno. I love all that stuff. I mean, come on, who doesn't? But a woman that wears, like, clothes but still shows a little skin, I think that's really sexy. And that's the hottest thing to me. A woman with clothes on, like, risque is more hotter than a woman being unnaked, because I get to undress her myself, you know what I mean? I don't get to see it, you know, I get to wonder. It's a gift, you know, it's a surprise. But the reason why I bought these cards is because I'm looking for them. If you have a deck that's been unopened, I haven't found an unopened deck, and I've been trying to find an unopened deck. Vanity Fair, I'm talking 1800s, early 1900s. Vanity Fair cards, the Element series, I want them. If you have them, hook me up. But I bought these ones. It's the Element series Fire. It says, Fire is the first in a series of decks featuring historic designs reimagined using one of the 4 elements, fire, wind, water, and earth. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Bicycle playing cards Element series Fire resurrects a vintage card back design with bold fiery colors. The Fire card back and Joker cards are updated versions of the Hobgoblin design from the renowned Vanity Fair deck produced by the United States Playing Card Company in 1895. Those are the ones I'm looking for. If you got them, listen, if you got an unopened deck, listen, I'm willing to take some money out of my boat money, my 76 grand I got saved up. Listen, we'll discuss the price over the phone. My number is 734-833-3341. Don't forget it, JAYSKII8989 JAYSKII89 Contact me, man. Only if they're real. I will know. 1895 Vanity Fair playing cards. I want them. The Element series, I want them. I want them. Any cards, any Vanity Fair cards, you got them, I'll take them. Even if they're not new, I'll take them. But if they're new on package, listen, I got 76 grand. I have $76,000. I want those cards. We'll discuss a price. If you ever come across this video, contact me. I'm gonna give you guys one more number, because it might cut out. I'm surprised it's still running. 35 minutes. Well, I deleted those apps. We'll do 3 instead of 5. I always shuffle 5, but we'll do 3 because 3 is what? Is the Trinity, which the Trinity isn't completed, so you know. God is number 4. God isn't 3. God is number 4, so you know. He's looking. The complete is number 4. Completion. The Trinity isn't complete. Just so you know. King of Spade. So 12 of Spade, the disciple of Spade. Go figure out what a spade is. Go figure out what symbology is. Go figure out what the meaning of king is. You know, there's many things. Go read King of Kings. We'll open up King of Kings real quick. Let's see what's going on here. I know King of Kings in the Old Testament, so let's see. Let's see, King of Kings. I need to hurry up. I gotta get the moving. I'd be funny too if I do all this work and nobody shows up. I move all this stuff. So we got 1 Kings and 2 Kings, which are one of my favorite reads, by the way. 274 it starts. So let's see. 229, 253, 271, 273, 274. I passed it. The first book of Kings, and what was it, chapter 12? King Spade. So we're going to go Kings, and we're going to go chapter 12. Chapter 12. It says, Rehoboam succeeds Solomon. 10 tribes, 10 tribes, revolt of Jeroboam. It says, and Rehoboam... I hate these names sometimes, how to spell them or pronounce them. And Rehoboam went to Shechem. So this dude went to the other dude. For all Israel were come to Shechem to make him king. So Shechem was going to be king. And it came to pass when Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, heard of it. So this person heard that, you know, dude was about to be king, for he was fled from the presence of King Solomon and Jeroboam. So I'm assuming dude heard that he was about to be king, and he fled from King Solomon. So there's about to be a new king, so I'm assuming he might come back. That they sent and called them, and Jeroboam, they called him. They sent and called them, and Jeroboam and all the congregation of Israel came and spake unto Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore make thou the grievous service of thy father, and his heavy yoke which he put upon us lighter, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Depart yet for 3 days, and come again to me. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while yet he lived, and said, How do ye advise that I may answer this people? And they spoke to him, saying, If thou wilt be a servant unto this people this day, and will serve them, and answer them, and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. But he forsook the counsel of the old men which they had given him, and consulted with the young men that were grown up with him, and which stood before him. And he said unto them, What counsel give ye that ye may answer this people who have spoken to me, saying, Make the yoke which thy father did put upon us lighter? So basically, he's just asking these people, you know, he's asking these people for advice. He doesn't want to be like his father. He's asking how to be a good king, and these people are also asking, you know, they're asking him to be a more merciful king. You know, don't be so hard. You know, be a lighter than the last king. And it says right here that he didn't even listen. The king didn't listen to the old men's wise sayings. He listened to the young men's sayings. It says, and the young men that were grown up with him spake to him, saying, Thus thou speak unto the people that spoke unto thee, saying, Thy father made our yoke heavy, but make it lighter unto us, that shall say unto them, My little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. And now whereas my father did lade you with a heavy yoke, I will add to your yoke. My father has chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. So Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam on the third day, as the king had appointed, saying, Come to me again the third day. So the people came back. And then the king answered the people roughly, and forsook the old man's counsel, and they gave him. And he spoke to them after the counsel of the young men, saying, My father made your yoke heavy, and I will add to your yoke. My father chastised you with whips, I will chastise you with scorpions. Wherefore the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was from the Lord, that he might perform his saying, which the Lord spoke by Elijah the Shilonite unto Jeroboam the son of Nebat. So when all Israel saw that the king hearkened not to them, the people answered the king, saying, What portion have we in David's? Neither have we inherited in the son of Jesse to your tents, O Israel. Now see thine own house. David, so Israel departed unto their tents. It's hard. That's why I hate King Version. I'll explain it to you. It says, But as for the children of Israel, which dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam reigned over them. Then King Rehoboam sent Adoram, who was over the tribute, and all Israel stoned him with the stones that he died. Therefore King Rehoboam made sped to get him up to his chariot. So basically, what happened was, man, Israel rebelled, man. Israel did not like the king. The king wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. He was very, very rude to the people. He took advantage of the people, and the people weren't happy. The people weren't happy about it, and that's another reason why I like kings. Kings 1 and Kings 2 is literally just testimony, word for word of everything that the king said and that the king decreed. You got to remember too, people don't realize, you go to a court, you got that typewriter, that person, that listens, that does this, transcripts. That's what they did back then. A king, everything the king said would be decreed, whether he stamped it or not. These people would sit there and write transcripts. That's all they did, was copy and write down what the king said, because he couldn't remember everything. You're taking care of a kingdom. You're talking thousands and thousands, if not millions of people. How are you going to remember all of this? There's no way possible. That's why they have documents. Watch Game of Thrones. It's pretty obvious. You can see it. Which, I'm writing on my book. I got a series I'm going to be coming out with the cartoon as well on my YouTube channel. I'm working on it. I got so much going on, and, I got to have money to buy equipment. So, the more subscribers, the more, people that want to be part of this. That'd be awesome. I'm looking for anime people, animation artists. I have one that's been following me on Facebook. She's really good. I actually plan on putting her to work. But I got to get these servers, these databases up and running, these Linux boxes up and running, somewhere, safe down in Florida. So, but yeah, king, not everybody's a king. That was just the moral of this. Not everyone knows how to be a king. And that's another thing about my book. Chess, man. You want to learn how to be a king, you got to learn how to play chess. And it's not how listen, man. It's not how you play chess. It's how you identify those pieces. You got to know how those pieces move. You got to understand how they move. And you got to be able to identify each person that comes into your life and figure out what chess piece they are. Once you can figure out what chess piece they are and you understand how they move, you're good. But you got to understand what chess piece you are. And listen, you don't want to be a king. You don't. And there's only one king anyways, that's God. That's the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Jesus. So there's only one king. So therefore, you must submit to that king, which I do every morning, every day, if you can't tell. So I'm going to get going, I'm going to spark this up, I got my word in. I'm allowed to smoke now. So that's what I'm about to do. And clean, hopefully make some money today. If I make some money today, y'all will see it. I'm going to be shining. I'm going to be lit up like a Christmas tree. Y'all are going to see it. Because I'm going to brag about it. And I'm going to brag all about God because I know who brought it to me and who gave me that money. Jesus. Listen. God will give you what you want. I'm telling you. God, all you got to do is ask, man. All you gotta do is ask him for what you want. Listen, I was dreaming about this. I asked God for this. I asked God for this. I asked God for this, man. God brought me this. The same one I was imagining in my head. The same one I grew up with my whole life. The same one I shot at people with. Mossberg 500, pistol grip. On my lap. At all times. Listen, God is good. I asked God for this. He delivered. He delivered. Got the strap and everything, boy. I put that strap on. Why? Because I'm strapped up. Y'all take care, man. I'm going to go enjoy my joint. I'm going to enjoy my guns. And I'm going to enjoy the Bible, God's good word. Make some money. And if somebody tries to rob me, they got something waiting for them. So, yeah, y'all take care, man. God bless. I'll talk to y'all later.